Welcome back, you lazy bunch. Today we are going to be going for coins without trading. If you can't really be bothered to put in the work, well, none of us can sometimes. Don't worry, you're in the right place. I'm going to show you how to get coins without really doing anything. But if you do want a few more coins in a bit of an easier way, well, if you guys are still stuck with a team like this, and everyone you play in Champs has a team like this, then you need to head over to Sky Coach in the link below. Not only have they got the cheapest and most reliable service for FIFA coins, you can pick any amount of coins, select your console, and put in code PRORECALL for 10% off. Now, to start things off, we recently did a giveaway where someone won £50 worth of FIFA points, and we are going to give you guys another opportunity to do the same. So if I get a good player out of any of these free picks, I'll add another £50 to giveaways. Now, unfortunately, net isn't great. Casemiro is good fodder, but they definitely don't qualify for a giveaway. That is such a ridiculous card to just get off the cuff, isn't it? Well, there you go. That's a giveaway. I mean, congrats to you guys. That is a ridiculous card. Who we got here? Do you know, Quartermile strike. Do you know what? Out of those free picks, I think we've taken a dub pretty much in every single one. So fine, another giveaway. There's going to be one at the end of the month on the last day of February, 29th, which will be for £50. Then there'll be another one at the end of March. So pretty much monthly giveaways. All you got to do is subscribe and send proof to be entered in. But let's get to the bit that you are here for. We're looking at making coins without having to trade, without having to spend time and actually really put effort into it. So first of all, the absolute base layer of this is going to be, of course, this pack here. It's 150 points, 150 points, 7,500 coins, and of course it's a preview pack. Now, obviously, you can see here I didn't make profit off this one, so I'm not going to buy it. But you get one every day, it's free. You want to make sure that you try every single one, because the reality is every so often you're going to get a profitable one. Whether it's an inform, whether it's an 86, an 87, an 88, something like that, you will get profit here and there, and it's always worth getting your grips around it in order to get that profit. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do, and this is kind of an every week kind of thing, you've got your marquee matchups. You've got, in some promos, they'll have, you know, a daily Future Stars challenge like this one. You might have a daily team of the season, team of the year, etc. You've got a lot of challenges that are becoming more repeatable for the tradable cards. And then we've also got, of course, your UEFA marquee matchups. Now, both of these, you kind of want to complete these every time, because realistically, whether you wait for marquee matchups with an SBC like this, it's essentially guaranteed profit. Now, the reason being, because if you actually have a look at how much these cost on Footbin, they are far less than what it would cost to go and get these packs. If we just have a look, Prime Mixed, Jumbo Premium, and a Premium Gold, and I assume this one's probably around 12 or 13k, which is pretty low. You get 3 packs. You're essentially guaranteed that value back, plus more, because obviously you've got the chance at informs. I mean, if we get in a Haaland like we did just a minute ago, you're absolutely laughing. Now, the next one, of course, pretty simply, is just going to be these SBCs here. They are guaranteed profit SBCs. There are actually, surprisingly, a lot of guaranteed profit SBCs, despite the fact that everyone will tell you that EA is scamming us a lot this year. If you put in the effort, you can find a lot of coins in places you wouldn't expect. So we've got small silver players pack, we've got free common gold players pack, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4... 17, 18. There's 18 SBCs right now. You make an average from those 2 SBCs on the, if we say a high average, just above the average of about 10k. So you've got about 180k there. On a worse scenario, you make about 130k, 140k from doing all of those SBCs. And obviously we all have bronze and golds in our clubs. If you don't, all you've got to do is go over to your upgrades, and literally by putting in a bronze and a silver every day, you get a ton of these players back, which you can then craft back into that. And the reality is, if you do this every day, you can complete every single icon start section, which means you're essentially getting that 130, 140k for free. So it's definitely worth doing. You'll notice that I've done them on most icons, and the ones I haven't, I'll make sure to do before they do expire. Now, something that a lot of people I think take for granted is the squad battles method. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do this. I did a video on how easy it is to just do the squad battles method a little while back, but essentially by playing, let's say you play 10 games in a week and you do them on a reasonable difficulty, you probably fall silver 3 or silver 2. Let's say best case scenario, silver 2. You get a premium gold players pack, a premium gold pack, 300 XP and 2k. Let's say you get a little bit better. Let's say you get silver 1. You've got 400 XP, 4k coins, and 3 packs. Now, realistically, value-wise, you're looking at about 20 to 30k there. You've also got XP towards the objectives, obviously, and realistically, that's going to get you packs, which is always going to get you a contribution towards other SBCs. And realistically, all you've got to do, obviously, you play the 2 featured squads, which gets you like 3k XP anyway, or 3k points towards it. Then you play what? Like seven games on professional? 7 games on professional, score like 3 goals, and you could do that and watch TV at the same time, or watch TV, put the controller down. You really don't have to focus to get that kind of level of performance out of it. So I honestly think it's one of the easiest ways to get extra coins. You can see I haven't done anything this week, but it is, I think is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Wow, you can you can tell I am tired, but the point still stands. It's very, very simple. I will do that. I work from home occasionally. I will do that while I'm working from home. You know, I'll be doing emails. I'll have a game on in the background. I won't be playing it. I don't need to touch the controller. I can still work the whole time, but it'll be on my TV. I'll click pause. I'll play it every time at halftime, and then you're good to go. Now, looking at this, obviously we've had, I guess, varied options here. You can see I've got 4 moments tokens, which is actually surprising. I didn't realize I had that many. Now, if we go all the way to the end, what you will see is similarly to the squad battles method that I've mentioned there. You can do what is essentially a method with this, which is obviously we've got draft token pack there, which in theory a draft token pack is worth 15k. You win a couple games and you can get way more than 15k back from a draft. Small rare players pack, this one is tradable, so 6 rare items for 30 of those moments tokens, and then a rare players pack, and we get 12 items, all gold, all players, and I believe a rare players pack is a 55k pack. You might be able to correct me, it might be a 35, it's one of the two, but the reality is it's very, very simple. If you go and do a moments, I mean, first of all, they do a set piece frenzy every week. You've got foundations. I've completed 43 of them very, very easily. You've got outside, if you've done foundations in theory, you've got 100 in these two basically. Yeah, 100 in these 3 essentially. So realistically, 100 moments tokens available. If I've got an extra sort of 10 there, so I could do 2 rare players packs. I'll check how many there are available in this store. Sometimes there's only 1, so there's 1 rare players pack, so I can get that. Then I could do a small rare players pack and a draft token, and then all of those. But that probably takes you an hour and a half, maybe, and you just do that in the background again. It's like really simple stuff, so it's not high effort. It's also not high entertainment. I'll definitely stand behind that. The other thing that you might want to do as well, we've got my foot champs. That's something you always want to be doing. I didn't play all my games this week, so obviously I've got kind of meaty rewards. Yeah, we're not going to be getting a Haaland in these ones, but the reality is, regardless of sort of how badly you place, get as many of your games done as possible. And I would also say in this section, when you're doing champs qualifying, if you have a look, I did this last week so you get champs qualification at this rank here. If you play an extra 2 wins, you get this, which is slightly better. So if we have a look, we get 1 rare gold pack. So you got rare gold pack 2, and then 1 small prime. But then in this one, you've got 2 megas and 1 rare. So by playing those extra games, spending that a little bit of extra time, which it really isn't that much extra time, you get an abundance more coins. The other thing you want to do, and I know this is a simple one, you realistically want to be doing your rivals rewards every single week. And I think at this point in the game, with how bad pack luck is for the majority of people on sort of general packs, it's just worth going tradable, because realistically, if we have a look at my tradable rewards, so if we do review rewards, I mean, this is for if I haven't hit the 7 wins. Let's have a look. The 7 wins reward we've got. Yeah, I mean, it's not much better when it's untradable. And you can do one where it's untradable and 15k, so you can do that if you want. Obviously, each division is going to be different. But if we have a look at just my tradable reward, Prime Gold Players Pack, 1 Jumbo Gold 26 and an 82 plus, XP, champs qualification points. I mean, realistically, it's probably the way to go. Let's be dead honest. It's probably the way to go, and I would advise going down that route with it. Now, the other thing I'd advise, obviously, if you want to get a load of coins, you want to get a load of stuff for this game, and just overall benefits for FIFA, sub to your boy. Make sure to drop a comment down below. Let me know you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.